what's up, gang? Y'all, your girl ain't been posting, y'all. I'm trying to juggle a lot of shit at once, so y'all just bear with me. Hey, but something that came across my mind, though, while I was working today, I be getting random thoughts, y'all. I really do. I forgot what they called that, but, like, I've been, like, having random thoughts, and then somebody around me, they'll say something that has something to do with my thoughts, and I'm just like, bro, what the fuck? Like, it's pretty cool, but scary. It's kind of fucking scary all at once. But something I was thinking about was love languages. Y'all, we be in these relationships or marriages, right? Or even family dynamics or friendships, and really be feeling unloved or whatever. The other person or other people, they may feel unloved by us simply because we not speaking their language. It's like going up to a person and telling them I love you in English, but they speak Spanish. So yeah, you did do your part. You did express to them your love, but you didn't stop to ask, what's this person's language, right? So yeah, that was some shit that came up in my mind. Miscommunication, right? It could be two people in a relationship or marriage or your friends, whatever the case, right? And like they both could have a lot of love for each other, right? But if we're not speaking each other's language, it's a miscommunication. So it's easier for you to feel like I don't give a fuck or like I don't love you if I'm not speaking your language to you to where you understand my love for you, right? So that's the big question. If you're in a relationship or a marriage or want to get in one, or you have friends, stuff like that, just asking stuff like, what's these people love language? What's my love language, right? For me personally, mine is like communication. Because I feel like if we're not talking, you don't give a fuck about me. You don't love me like you say you do, right? So mine is communication. Words of affirmation, stuff like that. And I would say too, if you feel uncomfortable asking a person what their love language is, just look at their fucking behavior. Look at how they show their love to you. That's your answer. So if you have like for instance, if you had me as a friend or a lover or as a daughter or a sister, stuff like that, you see I call you and be like, hey, you good? Right? Or how are you feeling? Or how was your day? Just that, so that will let you know, like, oh shit, that's how she wants to be loved in return. So yeah, that's a quick way to figure out a person's love language. Just look at how they show their love to other people, right? So yeah, that was a random thought that I had, and I thought that was so cool, y'all. Ooh. Y'all, I've been tearing these granola bars up. And something else that I thought about too was real love, it survives the storms. Here's the thing about it. Anytime you get with somebody, or friendships, relationships, family, whatever, right? We're just talking about relationships in general, right? Romantic or platonic, all of that, right? So storms are going to come, and it's simply just to test the durability, the material of the relationship. And I did a video on this a long ass time ago, right? How God, he hear our prayer for genuine connections. Then we wonder, like, damn, why is this falling by the wayside? Why is this not working out? Why is there so much chaos in my home or my relationship or whatever the case, right? It's literally a test. It's a test. Because if you only fuck with me and like me when we on good terms, but when a storm come, you like, all right, fuck this bitch. That lets a person know where the relationship stands, right? But real love, it can survive all things. It can survive it, but that's when the boundaries come in too. That's what we was talking about on my last live. How, yes, we have unconditional love, but them boundaries are there too. Because a love without boundaries, oh my goodness. But yeah, those storms, they come. Your relationship has to go through that storm. It had to go through that. So you and your partner can look at each other and be like, okay, do you still love me? You still want to be with me? It's like a test of your love. No relationship is going to be smooth and perfect. Hell, if that's how it was, everybody would stay together. Right? But most people, they commit to one another. They get married before the storm. Right? And that's why I feel like there's like maybe a lot of divorces, not only because of the storms coming in and then them realizing that they can't really handle that shit, but on top of that, something we talked about a while back is the different types of marriages. If you're not married to this person in the spiritual realm first, of course it's not going to work out in the physical realm, right? And you can tell if you're married to a person in the spiritual realm. Well, one, it's a two-way street. Because there is a way you could be spiritually married to a person, but them not being spiritually married to you. So it's a two-way thing, right? Which a lot of females, they get their feelings hurt in that process, or dudes, to where like they're married, they're committed to the person spiritually and through their behavior and stuff like that, but the other person is not. So true marriage is some spiritual shit, but it's a two-way thing. But before it becomes a two-way thing, it's a internal thing first, right? Meaning, how can I get my mind, my heart, and my spirit on one accord? And how can I also find another person after I do my part of marrying myself, becoming one and at peace with myself, within myself? How can I attract to me another person that's the exact same way? And also with the oneness and stuff within, how we mentioned on my live, the femininity and the masculinity and stuff like that. A woman who is just feminine with a man who is just masculine, it's not going to work. It's going to create a toxic and unbalanced situation, because quite naturally all of us possess both yin and yang. It's our job to balance within us both the femininity and the masculinity, right? Too much femininity would look like not really thinking straight, you all over the fucking place, really emotional, kind of lazy, stuff like that. But being too much in your masculine energy is like constantly working, not tapping into how you feel, what's really going on, and you not being nurturing, just always like focus on money, shit like that, right? So there's a balance, right? You know how they say there's a time to work, there's a time to play. Feminine and masculine energy, we have to all find a way to balance that shit within ourselves, and then attract to us a partner who's the same way. But the thing about it, with these storms coming along, we're not going to always remain balanced. So that's why the other partner comes into play, or the people around us, our support team, to balance us out with their femininity that we lack in, or the masculinity that we're lacking in that moment. This is some really deep shit, y'all. It's just everything occurs in the spiritual realm first, and marriage is one of those things. And a lot of people, they get into actual physical marriages without actually being committed to that person in the spirit. Meaning, this is the only person that crosses my mind. This is the only person that's in my heart. This is the only person that my spirit is crying out for. That's the spiritual marriage first. But it's a one-way thing first, right? Self, and then attracting to self another version of ourself, and then joining together. Then that shit becomes physical. But it's a whole fucking process, but a lot of people don't know that. And they just be like, oh, I like you. You like me too? All right, bet. Let's go get married. Or let's be friends. Or let's build this friendship, right? But y'all, these relationships that we form with people, they're so much fucking deeper. They're so much deeper than the surface shit. That's why it's difficult for me to actually make friends and form connections, because a lot of people, it's just some surface shit. A lot of people don't put too much thought into their relationships with people and how to actually connect with people. So, yeah, a whole lot of deep shit going on. But I love y'all, and I hope y'all having a really good day. I'm finna eat me about 3-4 more of these damn granola bars. Damn, I ain't got nothing to drink in here, y'all. Damn, my mouth finna be dry as hell.